Hello music lovers and welcome back to the Woodshed. I'm always getting emails about favorite pedals, what's the distortion, where am I getting my lead tone from, etc, etc. Basically I can do what I like to do in about 3 pedals. And thanks to XTS for putting this together. We have a little pedal board that I refer to as Trace Andres. This is the Andy Wood Woodshed compressor, the Andy Wood gearbox from Wampler, and the Andy Timmons halo pedal. Trace Andres. Let's check it out. Alright, so thanks to you guys for always hitting me up and leaving me messages, hitting me up on Instagram, Patreon, and talking about tone and getting a good sound and ease of use, right? The thing we're all looking for is how quickly can we get a good sound. And oftentimes, to me, simple is the way to go. I have big boards, but basically they have a fundamental tone of several pedals and then pedals that are gimmicks around it, right? Whether that be an octave fuzz or a phaser or a flanger or a wah or something that's kind of a gimmick or a shtick. This is the core idea for me. It's to have a really great compressor. This one I designed with Kevin Sir. He did the engineering side of it, and I was the tonal consultant. And then same kind of thing here with Brian Wampler and those guys over at Wampler Pedals for the overdrive. And then I need a really great delay that can do a couple of different things. I always need a good slapback and a good country kind of sound. And then I'm always looking for a nice, fat, lush, cape blowing in the wind kind of hero delay. And this is able to do both with ease. Actually, I use the Andy Timmons preset. This is an expression pedal to control the wet dry of the Andy Timmons halo effect, and it also controls speed and time of the slapback. So what I thought would be awesome is to talk about this board because it's so simple. This is a board that is really great to do things like the Grand Ole Opry or clinics. I'm actually flying to California today to film some stuff with NASCAR and Sir, and I'm going to be taking this board because they have amps at the Sir factory that I like a lot. And then here's the power supply. It's super simple. It's a Strymon. It fits to where the board will lay down. As you can see, the feet, the rubber feet hang farther down than the bottom. And then on the board, again, the Trace Andres pedals, right there, right there, right there. A tuner, an expression pedal for the wet dry. This is a little secret move right here. It's a send and return. Now this can function 2 different ways. One, I can put the compressor and the Woodshed, or the Woodshed compressor and the gearbox in front of a dirty amp, say a Diesel or a SL68 or Bogner or something, and the delay can be in the loop. That's all right there. The other thing that this is really cool for is if somebody wants to send me a pedal to test. Right here, I have a fuzzy drive. If I wanted to test this pedal out, I could just simply send from this into the input of this pedal, return to this, and then I have everything in place and nothing has to be monkeyed with or messed with. My main functioning fly board that I can throw in a suitcase is right here. Super powerful. Let's take a listen to it. I'm running direct into from the board into a Sir Bella, and then from the Bella into the Universal Audio Aux into Logic. Let's take a listen at that. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm using a Sir Bella. It is set clean, sparkly clean. If I really hit it, there's a little bit of breakup on the humbucker. Okay, cool. There's the humbucker. So as you can tell, I'm hitting it really hard. Here's like a split sound, just the neckmost coil. So that sounds really, really good for that thing. Next thing is the this split coil kind of sound with clean, with no Woodshed compressor. Now add that in. You can tell how nice that is for chords. Really nice on the bridge pickup. Here's without it for some bluegrass kind of things. And then with it, those kind of things really sweetens that up real nice. Okay, the next thing that's important is this halo pedal. This is the Andy Timmons halo pedal, and this setting right here is just the stock out-of-the-box setting. With the heel all the way down on the expression pedal, we're going to leave the compressor on because I love it. With the heel all the way down on the expression pedal, it's dry. Now let's roll that in. And I think it's important that you know that I'm using this in mono, because most of the time, you know, we have one amplifier that we're playing into, and it still sounds great. Really nice for those kind of things. I would maybe use it for the front of Hardest Goodbye. And as you can tell, there's a little modulation in there that really sweetens things up a lot. With the toe all the way down, it's a ton of delay. Okay, so running it about halfway is a nice balance for me for what I like. Sounds nice. Let's jump over to the gearbox. The gearbox I've got set for basically my lead tone here, which is both channels. Here's the pushed side. I don't really use that channel by itself a lot. I'm usually in conjunction with something else. Here's the red channel. Kind of a dark, syrupy kind of thing. The gearbox, the teeth of the pedal really is controlled in the mids. Here's like the super dark thing. Now if I roll that up, you start getting more teeth, right? Roll out some of the halo. I usually run at about 9 o'clock. If I need it pushed any harder, that clon side takes care of shelving some low end, making it nice and velvety. One of the nice features is the noise gate. If I roll up, boom, noise is gone. Great thing is if you don't need it, don't use it. The gearbox also sounds great with the gain back, playing a little sexier kind of stuff, maybe a single coil thing. Here's the dry sound on the red channel. Let's add in some delay. the Woodshed compressor. Killer. Let me show you something else that I'm doing in Halo. Again, all this stuff is control the expression pedal. If I go to this channel and I go with the heel all the way down, it's a really tight slap back. Kind of set more towards the pseudo Brent kind of sound, you know. If I go toe down, it makes it a farther slap back. Yep. You know. Really cool to have the time of the two slapbacks on heel down. Really tight. Almost like a doubler. And then loose, like a more traditional slapback. A lot of versatility in just these three pedals, I'm telling you. And then when I want to go back to that more ballady, lush kind of thing, it's just right there for the kind of adjust the volume on the fly as always. Tons of versatility in just three little pedals. And that is my pedal board called Tres Andres. Thanks for hanging out this week, guys, in the Woodshed. I hope you enjoyed the quick episode. Like I said, heading to California today. A little bit of housekeeping here, guys. Come August, we are going to be having just a massively good time at what I think is one of the most fun guitar events on earth. Talking about that Woodshed guitar experience. We've got Eric Johnson coming to join us this year. It's 4 days, 3 nights. Everything's included. We're talking about your lodging, your adult beverages. We've got manufacturers bringing various kinds of gear. We've got kind of a vendor village, if you will, all kinds of different companies that come and bring gear. We've got Mark Letary, Greg Koch, myself, Andy Timmons will be joining us again this year, and other special guests like Seth Rosenblum and a few more that I haven't announced yet, but more players will be announced soon. It's the Woodshed Guitar Experience. Be sure to check it out there in lovely Crossville, Tennessee, about an hour from Knoxville, about an hour from Nashville, right in the middle. WoodshedGuitarExperience.com. Now, if you're interested in getting things like transcriptions, lessons, weekly live master classes, one-on-ones, things like that, that's all at patreon.com/AndyWoodMusic. I appreciate you guys' support over there. It allows me to keep everything running. There's over 600 posts on Patreon, so tons of videos, tons of lessons, things from alternate picking, country playing, shred, arpeggios, theory, the whole 9 yards, gear and tone and that type of thing. That's at patreon.com/AndyWoodMusic. Thank you guys for hanging out in the Woodshed. We'll see you next time.